Today is the day that everything changes. Look at you. You're so young, vibrant, and full of energy. So much more life ahead of you, and yet already so wise. I wonder, did you know what I know now? That when you made this choice, it would set us on a course for a truly rich and powerful life. You wanted an edge, a little extra flexibility, faster recovery from those spontaneous adventures, feeling good, clear mind, confidence, and abundant energy to embrace everything you set your sights on. Yes, including him. Your commitment to wellness gave me the hope I have today. Motherhood changes your world. Some days things may feel a little upside down. Oof. The juggle is so real. But mostly, you hold it all together with ease and grace. Keeping up with the kids, crushing it at work. Every room you walk into feels more alive. And because of her, you have a new reason to recommit to yourself. Your healthy habits become the legacy you hand down. In all the years to come, you're still full of energy. You still have an edge. Yes, your body changes, but mostly in ways that you love. You still go on spontaneous adventures. You can still keep up with the kids. And you still embrace everything life has to offer. Because of this day and your commitment to everyday sense, to move with intention, to eat well, to laugh often, to stay centered, to teach by example, to reach for every advantage. Every day you made a commitment to me, your future self. So I just want to say thank you for the choice you make today to live your most powerful life.
Yay! Welcome. I am Anastasia, and I'm so excited to have you all here. Myself with Kara.
Yes, so excited.
Are you ready to live your most powerful life?
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, we are so ready to introduce this to you. And here we go. How powerful was that video? Oh, remember that video at convention? Oh. All right. So what prevents us from living our best lives, our fullest lives? Things like energy, weight, mood, our sleep. Here they all are. I'm speaking fast. Clarity and stress. These are all elements that prevent us from living powerful and exuberantly and vibrantly. Why is metabolic health so important? So this was something new that I learned recently, how metabolic health really influences our everyday life. And metabolic health means your body can digest and absorb nutrients from food with healthy, stable levels of blood sugar, blood fat, and insulin. Super important. Fluctuations in these levels are natural, but it's important to avoid big spikes, which can contribute unfavorably to long-term health. That is what health, like good metabolic health is. Being able to absorb and digest our food in a way that doesn't cause these giant spikes of sugar and insulin. Did you know that only 6.8% of the US adult population has optimal cardiometabolic health? Think about that for a minute. 6.8%. That's
That's
crazy
such
to
a
me.
tiny percent. Like, what in the world?
Minuscule. We got to fix that. We really
Yes,
have to
let's
fix
fix it. Let's go.
that. I'm ready. So metabolic health and biological age are inseparable. As you age, so does your metabolic function. So, right, as we get older, and it's actually at 25, we stop producing certain things that our body naturally produce. Or I shouldn't say stop, but we produce a lesser amount, such as things like collagen and NMN, right? Those things start to lower in production within our bodies as once we hit 25 and get older than that. Metabolism influences all of those things I talked about before. It influences our energy, our weight, our body composition, our sleep, and our cognitive, I love that word. I always mess it up though. Our cognitive performance. So as we age, we got to get our metabolic health on board with us so that we can age backwards, I like to say. There are 5 pillars to metabolic health. 5 pillars. Healthy eating. I'm going to wait for them this time. Stress management, daily movement, healthy connections, and smart supplements. All of those things make up our metabolic health. And I'm going to toss it over to Kara. And we're going to talk about the wellness lifestyle.
Yes, yes. Sorry, I'm clicking on so many things over here.
You're good. I was going fast too.
I'm sorry.
We got a half
I
hour.
didn't mean to click like that. So this is doTERRA's wellness pyramid. It was created around foundational health principles to build on top of each other. And this is kind of what we base our wellness on, and kind of gives us a roadmap of things to focus on as we grow and really focus on our wellness. You can see that the foundation at the bottom is nutrition and digestion. So a lot of this is going to be paired in with the foundation, right? The bottom of your pyramid there. And then going on up, movement and metabolism. As you can see, Anastasia's talking about metabolic health and how it decreases starting age 25. So this is something that we actively need to be pursuing as far as like making it better for us as we start to age. In our 40s, especially. Okay. Yes. And then of course, rest and manage stress. Hello. Yes. I lived in like stress in my 20s and 30s. That's over with. Reduce toxicity, informed self-care, and then proactive medical care. So in this order is your pyramid of sections of your life, categories of your life that you can focus on to build that wellness into your life. And so this is going to help us on our journey. And let's talk about lifespan versus health span. This diagram basically just means we have to bridge the gap, because lifespan is basically how long you're going to live, right? So medical advances are helping us live longer, but not always with the quality of life needed for fulfilling powerful lives. Lifespan has exceeded health span, meaning we're living longer, but not necessarily with vitality and health for all those years. In fact, the last 8 years of life are statistically spent with inhibited enjoyment of life because of health limitations. So it's not just the effects of aging. Life is full of stressors that can make us feel much older than we already are. We get aches, we can't sleep, we experience brain fog. Oh, that's me. Take longer to bounce back than we'd like. And we can feel like we're working overtime just to get through the day. So is that really how we want to live our life? No. So we really want to close that gap between your health span and your lifespan. Here's me clicking away, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm so annoying.
You're amazing. No.
So how do we close the gap? Even for the average healthy person, aging markers begin to show up in your 20s. Anastasia talked about this. You can see it right there. The hallmarks of aging begin to appear at 25. So by the time you reach 50 years old, your body is producing about half the NAD it was when you were 20. So what's NAD? Because that's going to be important when we tell you about these products. NAD is responsible for two types of reactions in the body. One, metabolic function, which she talked about, which converts food and nutrients into cellular energy. Okay. And then two, cellular integrity, which protects your cellular energy factories. So cell health, so that you can be young and vibrant and healthy. And then your metabolic function, right? Converting your food and nutrients into cellular energy. So that's what NAD is responsible for in the body. And at 25, you start to get less of it. So because NAD levels steadily fall as you age, there are important implications to metabolic function and the negative effects on DNA that snowball as NAD levels decline. So what does this mean? As you age, so does your metabolic function, which plays a role in cellular wellness. And because your metabolism influences your weight, body composition, energy, and even cognitive performance, to close the gap between lifespan and health span, you must take control of your metabolic health. Yes.
Bam.
Bam. I didn't even know this before.
It was like a bam. I know.
I had no idea.
I had no idea what NAD was, everybody. I'm just going to put that out there.
And I didn't like metabolic. Yeah, my metabolism. Yeah, it's not good. I don't know, right? Now I know. Okay, so there's 4 health obstacles when it comes to your metabolic health. Maturing fat cells, blood sugar spikes, cellular integrity or the health of your cells, and inferior supplements that are causing damage or not doing what you need them to do in your body, which is why we have these products, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about MetaPWR. Woo! We're actually really excited about this, right?
Oh my gosh, beyond, because we've seen it. We've now 2 weeks, almost 3.
Yes, we've been using them for 2 weeks, almost 3 exactly. Yeah.
And we
yes.
I can't imagine not having these products at this point. And I know that we've both experienced a few different things, but also some similarities as well.
So let's share those real quick. So what have you noticed a couple weeks on this system?
So for me, the big, and I talk about this because I know people who know me know that my energy is pretty, I have pretty high energy, but I would feel this drop. Like it would hit at a certain point of the day where all of a sudden I'm like, I hit a wall. So that energy wasn't kind of staying stable. I have felt a shift in the stability of my energy. I hope that makes sense.
Yes.
Right? Like I can go all day, but then when it's time for bed, my body is like ready to go. Like it's ready to sleep. But there's no wall at like, I mean, usually because, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
I just hit a wall.
Yes.
But that has gone. And then I know we've talked about this one, but brain fog. Oh my gosh, mom brain, goodbye. There's
goodbye. It's not a thing. Yeah. That has been my biggest thing is the brain fog. I kept saying, I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted. Now I also wasn't sleeping well. It's so funny. We went to convention. So it is the day before we start these products. And I don't even know what this is, right? I don't know about metabolism and metabolic health or anything. And all I know is I'm discussing with Anastasia that I don't sleep. I do not sleep at night. I can hear a pin drop. I can hear a car a mile away. I don't sleep at night. And so I'm so exhausted during the day. Plus I have a hormone disorder. So it just makes life exhausting. And I'm exhausted every single day. And then we start this system. And now I have clarity. I'm like jamming through my days. I sleep so good. Like I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I woke up and I was like, that was a fluke. And the next day and the next day and the next day. No, I sleep good every single night. I pop right up out of bed and I'm like, I'm ready to start my day. And that's never happened. You guys, if you know me, I'm not a morning person. No.
No.
I pop out of bed like it's nothing now. So the brain fog is gone. The exhaustion is gone. And I feel like I have a leg up now where I can start to make better choices because it's working for me, right? And I'm sure the scale and the measuring tape would tell you some great numbers too, but I'm not doing that. So
no, I think it's more important how you feel, really. You need to be able to adjust that. Absolutely.
For sure.
And I love that you said popping out of bed because 5 a.m. that alarm goes off, and I used to like debate with myself, like, oh, just snooze. No, same thing. I'm like, let's go.
Easy.
This day is ready. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Oh my gosh, it's so
Totally.
good. Okay, so let's
Totally.
talk about the product. Let's go
Let's
and
do
tell
it.
them what is in this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got 3 things.
All right.
And the first thing is our MetaPWR metabolic blend, right? So our metabolic, I'm so excited. I'm just like all over. Actually, really quickly, did we say what MetaPWR stands for?
We did not.
Because I just think this is such a cool thing.
Yeah.
Metabolism. Oh my gosh. Now I'm spacing it. Kara, help me out. Metabolism.
Power, wellness. No, personal wellness.
Personal
realized.
wellness realized. Yes, because that's what I was going to say. I was going to say power.
No. personal wellness
Personal
realized.
wellness realized. And I just love that. I love that.
Yes.
So our metabolic blend is it comes in the oil form. So it's a blend of oils that come in the oil right there. You can drink it in your water. And then there's the gum has it in there. And then there's soft gels. And then there's the little beadlets. So you have to have a way to access this oil at any point in your day if cravings kick in and things like that. As you can see, it inhibits fat cell oh my gosh. What is that word? It's gone.
I don't know.
It's okay. Maturation.
Wait, I was
like,
right? Show it.
Yes,
I
love this. So it inhibits the fat cells from holding on to so much, it inhibits your cells from holding on to fat.
Yeah, you have the same, excess. You're born with basically the same amount of fat cells and you keep that your whole life, and it goes up and down like 5 or 10%, and then new ones replace it. But what actually happens is that you're feeding those fat cells, and so they're growing like those balloons. And so the essential oil goes in there and tells your body, don't store that. And so you get smaller fat cells.
Smaller fat cells. So they say goodbye and they just get a little more petite. So it just helps your body we stop storing so much fat. Yeah. How about that?
Yes.
Perfect.
So I'll go back. Right? No, maybe I will.
Maybe. Yay. And so boom. And it supports the metabolic health. Supports lifestyle change. Okay, no. So the gum is great. Have you been chewing the gum at all?
I will in the afternoon if like I'm starting to feel hungry, but it's not quite dinner time.
Yes. Okay. So, and I'll do it when I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, because I tend to want sometimes have like a chocolate craving. So I'll pop a piece of the gum, and I really like it. It works.
So you're the sweet and I'm the salty, right? I love chips, and you like the sweets. So the sweets is like, I mean, I do like sweets, but I'm not like but I have not been craving them. So that's been really helpful.
That's awesome. What about salty? Has that been kicking in?
I think my willpower for salty chips is stronger than MetaPWR.
Hey, everything in moderation, right?
I think we'll get there, but currently it brings me joy.
I love you. I love you.
Okay. Yes.
I'll show these fat cells again.
I know. Look.
Yes. It's just so cool.
It's so cool.
I love it.
All right. Here we go. So the next one, right? We're ready for assist?
Yeah. MetaPWR Assist. Let's go.
Right. I am super excited about MetaPWR Assist because of I'm Filipino, and this kind of unhealthy blood sugar levels are really in our DNA. So this is helps to smooth out curbs in normal range blood sugar around meal times. Okay, so basically, when she was talking earlier at the beginning about stable glucose levels and no sugar spikes up and down, right? They give the comparison of like a car, like if you gas it really hard and you brake really hard, and you gas it really hard and you brake it really hard, your car is going to get really worn down. That's what happens to your body when you have those glucose spikes and drops. Okay, and so your body ages, and obviously that has a huge effect on your health span and probably your lifespan, right? So we talk about bridging the gap or closing that gap. I mean, this is really what that is. This decreases post-meal glucose spikes, reduces absorption of simple carbohydrates. supports healthy blood sugar responses, and stabilizes energy levels throughout the day. So this has been a game changer, I think, I think the whole thing is a game changer. What am I trying to say? So this is amazing when it comes to the blood sugar. This is the one, right?
Right. And I think part of the energy too aspect comes from this, like, right, we don't have why I'm not feeling that that crash at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
That energy crash. Cause yeah, it's so amazing. I just think it's amazing. It slows down the absorption of the carbohydrates so that we can utilize that energy prolonged.
It's amazing. Like, who knew?
Who knew?
And that's the thing. After I would have lunch, which was my first meal of the day, I would usually crash. And I don't have that anymore. So now I can have a productive afternoon. It's pretty fantastic.
Yes. And the MetaPWR advantage. Ooh. Okay. Collagen talk. I know.
Wait. They're like, there's this collagen stuff. And I'm like, oh, I don't care. Right. And now I'm like, give it to me. Give it to me now. I got 11 days left in my box. What am I going to do? I got to order, anyway. So let's talk about it.
You do. You have to get on it. Okay. So remember how I was talking about our body stops producing, or not stops, I shouldn't say that, but it lowers its production of collagen and NAD. Thank you. I wanted to make sure I said that right. NAD at 25. So our advantage is collagen and NMN. Now we'll get to the NMN later, maybe, but exactly what that is, because it was new for me. But the collagen, being someone who was on the collagen boat, this collagen came in, and I was super excited. I'm going ahead of myself, although here we go. So
I'm following
there. Thank you. You're amazing. I'm just so excited about the collagen. So in this collagen, there are 9 unique collagen types, which is my understanding that there is no other collagen with 9 different types. Collagen I've taken in the past has maybe 2 or 1. And it is 12 times more bioavailable to the body, meaning the body is able to absorb it faster and absorb in a greater amount than our other collagen out in the world. We'll just say that. So the MetaPWR advantage promotes healthy biological aging. It improves cognitive function. It supports lean muscle and connective tissue, and it improves the skin's elasticity and firmness. It also is going to help with nail growth. It helps with healthy hair. I definitely see a difference in my skin and the glow of my skin and the firmness of my skin.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And in fact, really quick short story. I was on a boat for a birthday this past weekend, and a girl was like, "Those are your kids?" And now she was like what grade was she? 5th grader. She was very surprised that I had 2 kids, and she was like, "You look too young for that."
Yes.
So I was like, yes, okay, collagen for the win. Actually, MetaPWR for the win.
Yes.
So super funny little story. But let's jump to that, the 9 different strands, and show awesome.
Oh no.
Show them those.
Don't go past it.
No, this is it. This is it. Okay. So it is marine collagen, and it is, you can see they're sourced and from sustainably harvest cold water marine fish in Italy. I didn't know about the Italy part. But you can see on this amazing slide, the 9 different types of collagen. I won't read through them because you can read through them, but it's going to hit all of the areas of your body that need collagen support.
What I love is I did not know about collagen, okay? And I think we're BFFs, and you were like, glowing skin. And I was like, I don't care, glowing skin, right? I was like, whatever. But it's so much more than that. Like, look at this bone protection.
Yeah, and the cartilage and joints. So people with like arthritis.
Yes.
Yeah, and like as movers and dancers,
and then supports normal brain aging.
That I did not know.
Hello? Like, this is amazing. So really take a look at this, you guys. Like, when we say collagen and we say advantage, we're talking more than just glowing skin. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. And now, reminder, these are the types in this amazing product, right? With doTERRA.
Right.
So you're not going to find these in other collagens on the market.
Nope.
So keep that in mind. That's maybe why
1.
I always went to skin and hair and nails and
Yeah.
joints, because there's only two, right? Only two types of collagen in the collagen I was taking before.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, and that's what that was meant for. But this is different.
this is
This
different.
is different.
And
So
you can
let's talk about then a quick maybe daily routine
Yes.
with those 3-step products. So in the morning, this is a great example, but what I've seen over the last couple of weeks and checked in with a lot of other people in doTERRA who have been taking it, is that they have to adjust to their own body. So there's not going to be one specific way, but for those that need a specific way to get started, this is a great daily schedule. You can take a screenshot of it. In the morning, you take 2 drops of your metabolic blend, so your essential oil, in your water, and put it in your advantage and shake that up. You can just stir it up. You don't need a shaker. It's only like 5 ounces of water. It's very small. And you take that in the morning, get your body started, right? And then in the daytime, you're going to take the assist with your lunch if that's your largest meal of the day. So basically you take your assist with your largest meal, but let's say it's lunch, okay? Or maybe your heaviest carb meal of the day. Maybe you're going to have carbs for lunch, but not for dinner. Take it with lunch. So you take that usually about 15 to 30 minutes before your meal, but you can take it with, like, right before you eat or while you're eating. It's okay. Just get it in there. Then you would take one of the MetaPWR soft gels that are just like the essential oil with your lunch, and the metabolic blend. You can use the gum or the beadlets when those cravings hit in the afternoon before dinner. And then in the evening, you take an assist if that's your largest meal. Otherwise, you already took it. You can take a soft gel with your dinner. And then again, the other items, the gum and the beadlets for your cravings. So you really can adjust this. Some people don't take their advantage until midday, which is okay too, because they're doing intermittent fasting and they're saying that's, 90 calories. They don't take it in the morning. So you can adjust to what feels good. Also, Dr. Osgothorpe, the main doctor on this system, has said that the older generation, the wiser generation, actually should take the advantage in the evening before bed or before dinner. So it just because of the way where their aging is at.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
So really just making those adjustments that fit your body, but here's a great place to start, and then you can make adjustments, right? I think this is kind of where we all started. And it still works for me. So this schedule works for me.
Yep, I do the same thing. And I add my oil to the advantage and just shake it up and get it down.
Yeah. So great. I love it.
I love this.
All right. So
Yay!
we really, really love and encourage that your nutrition and metabolic support go hand in hand. And we're not going to dive into what that looks like today, but I know for Anastasia and myself, taking your lifelong vitality vitamins, taking your greens, adding your nutritional supplement line with MetaPWR is how you're going to get the biggest effect using the product, right?
Absolutely. You're going to get the most out of it.
Yes.
With that well-roundedness. Just like the things we talked about before, right? The 5 pillars of metabolic health. So,
exactly. Yes. So these are a must for us, and is the great thing to get when you get started with MetaPWR to add in conjunction with it, if you're able to. So let's talk about how to get started with MetaPWR Metabolic System Kit. It's $179 for the whole entire kit. If you do not have a doTERRA customer account, you actually, if you get that, you get a free enrollment fee. Free enrollment fee. You don't have to pay the $35 to get a customer account. So that's kind of a win-win. What else about it?
And the system is everything, right? So the system is going to have the soft gels, the gum, the advantage, which is the collagen and NMN, the MetaPWR Assist, which is the one that slows down your carbohydrate process, and the oil blend and the beadlets. So you're going to get all of that. So then you can try the different, all the different little ways to get the oil blend into your body.
Yes. So absolutely, the entire kit is a great way to get started. So you know what you need after you get started in that way. And we have a 30-day challenge that we are going to be running starting October 15th. So what we would like you to do is get your orders in by this Friday. What's the date this Friday? The 7th?
This Friday is, hold on. Oh, wait. Well, today is the 4th.
October 7th.
Yeah, October
Yeah.
7th. Oh,
So
it's a great
Friday,
number.
October 7th. Get your orders in. Okay. If you have your account, get your loyalty rewards order set up, process your kit, get it in your home. If you do not, please message Anastasia or I directly, and we will help get you started ourselves. And we want you to order by this Friday, October 7th, so that we can put you in our 30-day challenge starting on the 15th. There's going to be giveaways and prizes and accountability and wellness and all things MetaPWR. We're going to go way more in depth about the science behind this stuff. And we don't even really do science, but we're going to do it. Like, we're going to give you everything you need for transformation. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And when you're with us, you get all of the sparkle and energy as well.
Yes.
So we believe that after 30 days with us, you'll be walking around clear, energetic, feeling good, full of joy, right?
Yes.
You don't get that other places.
Yes.
The joy part, that's
no,
that's
ours.
So if you do want to take a MetaPWR course and hear from the doctors, the scientists, and all the things, you can scan this QR code and you can take the MetaPWR course. It's absolutely free to take. And that's just a little extra for you. So did we miss anything?
I think we got it all.
I think we covered it.
That was so fun. We did
it. So fun.
Oh.
We're just super excited about this system because we feel the effects of it. And that makes us excited to help more people out there. So don't forget to message us with any questions, or if you'd like information or how to order. And also if you want to be included in that 30-day challenge. Thank you.
And share with your friends too. If you know somebody who needs this, which I believe everybody does, we all need this metabolic health. Share it. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yay.
Here's what I think is really cool about these products. They will support every person in going to their next level. Throughout life, we're all going to face different challenges and struggles. And for me, when I realized that when life was hard, when I was struggling, I would go to food to comfort me. And the difference for me that I've realized is that I'm not going to the chocolate. I'm not going to the pizza. I found that when I do have those cravings, just chewing the gum or grabbing a couple of beadlets completely takes that away. And it's even gotten to a point where things that I normally would enjoy are almost too sweet for me now. It's like my body has just realized that we don't need that level of sugar intake. Even if you don't know what changes you want to make within your health, these tools are going to help your body go there.
One of the things I've loved about this experience has been the quicker recovery after exercise. I've noticed after lifting or running that I recover much quicker, and I've really felt a lot stronger in the gym. Exercise just feels easier and I feel ready for it. And I don't need as a long of a recovery time, so I'm able to go back a lot sooner.
With MetaPWR, I have so much energy. I sleep so great. My body is listening and moving in ways that it hasn't in years. I got the products during my trip that I take every summer out to see my family. We were staying up late playing night games with my family the night before at our family reunion and all of this stuff. And that whole next day on my drive home, I didn't have to stop and get any caffeine to help stay awake. Like, I just felt the sustained energy throughout that whole day when normally that would have knocked me out. I'm so much happier during the day because I feel rested. I feel like my brain is actually functioning the way it's supposed to, and I can think clearly. My sugar cravings are down, and so I am enjoying food better, like real good food. And I literally feel young. I can't even put an age on it. I just feel young.